Many people have asked me this question: can I buy traffic from Propeller and shoot it to my Google AdSense website? Which means buying traffic from Propeller and sending it to my Google AdSense website is possible, but there's some things you need to understand. I made a mistake 2 years ago and I lost my Propeller ads account. What do I mean? My partner account. I wanted to buy traffic from Propeller and I was doing it the wrong way. So watching this video to the end will help you to understand one of the easiest way to buy traffic from Propeller and then send it to your Google AdSense website. And this is educational video. You need to pay attention, and if you skip any part, there are chances you're going to get it wrong. So pay attention and watch to the end. When it comes to buying traffic from ad network like Propeller, Adsterra, MGID, Tabula, name them, there are something you need to understand. You need to ask yourself, do these ad network have my audience? It's very, very important. So first of all, understand if the ad network you want to purchase traffic from, if they have your audience, and if they also have your audience based on the ad format you're going to be using to attract traffic and shoot it to your Google AdSense website. So pay attention, understand if they have your traffic audience. Now the first thing we're going to do is not about creating a campaign. I've seen a lot of people who will tell you go to Propeller, create a campaign and start sending the traffic to your website to increase your Google AdSense earning, which is Google AdSense arbitrage. The first thing you need to understand, if those platforms have the audience you really want, so you not go and run a campaign and get waste your time or waste your income. So this is what you need to do, your money, sorry. Now the first thing you're going to do, if you look at here, you're going to see traffic chart. Now what this means is that Propeller is going to show you the available traffic they have in each ad format. Now a lot of people may use pop under, push notification. These are mistakes that I did when I was doing arbitrage. I also lost my Google AdSense when I was using pop under, buying a pop under traffic from here. But if you are using ADS, is a welcome development, you can use pop under, but in my next video I'm going to be treating that method. If you are using ADS, make sure you comment on this video commenting I'm using ADS, so I will know how many people who are using ADS, which is premium Adsense, so I can show you how to use pop under traffic to increase your ADS earning, because ADS is counting by impression, which is ECPM. They pay by ECPM, and Google AdSense also pay by click and whatever. So now the first thing we're going to know is that what is the ad format we're going to be using. So for ADS is pop under, but I'm going to treat that topic different. But for AdSense arbitrage, what you need is interstitial ad format. That's what we need. And now when it comes to interstitial ad format, that's what we're going to be using to run the campaign. We're going to send to our Google AdSense website. Now you're going to choose the platform. Now most times mobile convert better, so you need to choose mobile. Now leave it in all operating system. Now all the connection, just leave it like this. There is nothing to change. What this chart is going to tell you, the available traffic they have for interstitial. Now let's say for example, our main people we are targeting here is USA. So our content we are going to be promoting to increase our Google AdSense earning, because we are going to be putting a content inside our website and then using the images and the write-up, the heading, to run a campaign on Propeller and shoot it to our money site to increase our Google AdSense earning. So it's very, very, very much important. So since we have already seen the chart, the top chart here is India, okay. The second one is Indonesia when it comes to interstitial ad and under mobile, okay. If you choose all platform, the figure is going to change, okay. It will increase, but we want mobile traffic. So since you have already understand if these people have the available capacity traffic you're going to be needing based on the audience you're going to target, the first thing you're going to do again is to start creating campaign. So I'm going to be showing how to create a step-by-step campaign using a interstitial ad format to do that. Let's go. To create a campaign on Propeller is very simple. So what you're going to do is, first of all, you need to also fund your account. So that's very, very important. And if you're in Nigeria, your national ID card is required. It's not much, it's going to be plastic. It can be NIN, which is the temporary one. You can easily use it and submit to their chat support. They can be able to enable a card payment for you. And thank God, some of the Nigerian bankers start working, their card have started making online payment, and minimum of $500. Now what you're going to do after funding $100 for starting, what you're going to do is to create campaign. Now remember, I said if you are using ADS, premium ADS, you can equally use pop under. Okay, now you can use push notification, but for me in this game, what is going to convert is interstitial or native ad. But let's work with interstitial, because interstitial ad format is like a native ad format. It's just similar. Okay, now what is going to happen after we choose the ad format, advertising format? We can name our campaign. We can put it anything we want. We can keep it to be anything. Yeah, let me put it young rests now. Okay, for example. Now after we put the campaign title, for example, what you need to choose is by what? CPC, by click. Most times I do advise people to either go for CPC or CPM. So depending on how good you are in terms of optimization, but for me, the very important thing I will go with is CPC, my first campaign. Why the second campaign I'm going to create is to put under CPM. What CPM means is that they're going to be charging you per 1,000 impression. It's going to either be $100 for most times. For a good person who knows what he's doing, if your interstitial ad banner is going to attract more click, I'm going to advise you, if you know how to create a nice attracting banner, I like you to go with CPM, so you'll not waste your money in CPC, because you may be buying high here and selling Google very low. Because if you're starting up newly, your CPC may be very fucking low. Sorry for putting the word fucking, I'm sorry for that. Now it may be very low. Okay, so you now go and beat what they're not paying you on Google AdSense. So use CPM for starting. But if you already have a good performing website that have high CPC, go with the bidding CPC. You already know that Google is paying you this amount for this particular keyword you want to buy traffic for. Then that's when you know that, okay, if they're paying $2, I'm ready to spend 13 cents to get one click. Now leave it under CPM when you are you have not understand your CPC if it's frustrated, which is dancing and going and coming down. Now the next thing you're going to do is to put the targeted URL. So most times I do advise my my students, also advise some of my friends that do it, some of the mistakes that I do. Make sure that this URL that you're going to put here is direct to the post, and make sure your site is connected to anything like a reader, like something that is going to tell you how many people. I think let me not give fake information right now, because I don't really know Google Analytics. I don't know if it's still working or whatever. So you make sure you have something that is going to track the traffic to tell you the accurate people who have come to that URL. So if we say, for example, the URL is something like this, the content, okay, slash something like that. You can use Propeller their own tracking ID, which is advisable, the zone and the country and the browser. Okay, that's also good if you can use their own tracker, and make sure you add you also add your own tracker on your own website. Is very, very much important. Now the next thing you're going to also look at here in terms of visitor, when it comes to Google AdSense, you need to be very, very careful. You should set your time, one person per 24 hours. I wish you go under 24 hours for one person. So after 24 hours, the person can be able to see our campaign. So will not cause issue on one person visiting your campaign and wasting your money, and also causing some issue for you in your Google AdSense account. Now you can set the recommended country bidding. You can enable this, or maybe you leave it not enable. But for me, I think I should leave it on enable. What I'm going to choose is one country. So I would advise you to target one country, okay, per campaign. Okay, or next they're going to give you opportunity. If you choose another country, if you choose this country, you can be able to click add and keep a separate CPM for all of them. But since they're not giving an opportunity for that, I would advise you to target only one country per campaign. It's very, very important you do that. You can either exclude some cities in USA that you know that is not interested in your content, if you also understand your content very well. And when it comes to states again, you can also exclude some states in USA if you already know that this particular state in USA don't really like this type of content. But if you don't know that, you should just leave it everything included. Okay, now this is what you're going to be doing. Now you should set your daily budget to be $20. Sorry, you can make it $30 since per 1,000 impression. Per 1,000 impression is 2 point something. Sorry, not even up to $1. So let's assume, for example, out of where's my calculator? So out of 1,000 impression, only 100 people click. Sorry, or maybe below, like say 200 people click. Other people see it. Sorry, out of 1,000 impression minus 200 people that pick interest and click, you only lost only 800. Then the 200 may equally do better when they go over to your website. But remember, you bought the traffic very low. Okay, so buying 200 clicks for just 1 point something dollar is over gain, because 1,000 impression is 1 point something dollar, and then if out of that 1,000 impression 200 to 300 convert, you are still at gain. So using CPM is also good in terms of running this type of ad. Now if we also scroll down here, we can keep on optimizing. You can keep your daily budget to be total budget you want to spend. So I would advise, if you have $100 or $200, you can keep it above what you have in your balance, so they will be rushing to offer you quality traffic and then trying to meet up for you to spend your total campaign budget. That's just what I want to say. Now this is very, very important. The platform you are targeting is mobile. Remember, based on the traffic stats we took, we need Android, we need operating system, we need Symbian is not existing again. Windows phone. Some people in USA are using Windows phone. Now this is very, very important. Don't exclude any version of phone. Browser, this is very, very important. Include browser. You can include Google Chrome, Firefox, Mozilla Firefox. Now the browsing language, the people you are targeting is speaking English, so that's very, very much important. Okay, now if you come over to this place again, leave it in all connection. So anybody that is using 3G, Wi-Fi, MiFi, whatever router, all of them are going to see your campaign. Now here Propeller also deliver proxy traffic, so I would advise you to leave it on no proxy traffic. They should not give you any proxy traffic. Now this is also very, very important. You can keep a zonal exclude some zone if you already know some zone that is not performing very well, because each zone, by example, by zone, let's say there are some websites that have low traffic, they have a zone ID, for example, if I'm not trying to give a kind of fake information. But now this is something you need to do yourself. You also need to chat Propeller up and tell them that you want them to whitelist your account for a good traffic. So you want your campaign to be showing on a high website that have high quality traffic, not just on any junky website. Because what's thing about this, most of this platform, is that anybody can create a website today and add Propeller to their website, and even though with the low traffic, they will still be making money. And in this case, some advertisers are going to lose if your campaign eventually display on those type of website is a waste of money, because most of them are likely to use artificial intelligence or any proxy to load up their money to earn money from Propeller, and it may affect you as an advertiser. So you can equally chat them up and tell them that they should whitelist your account for good audience. Okay, that's all here. If we go down here, we're going to say collect users that click on the campaign. This is also good. Once you collect them, you can create a name for them. Once they collect it, once the ad finish running, they will collect the users that convert to click on your campaign. and keep it a record. So when you're running ad, there's no reason to set up this optimization again. You come here and pick the users, and everything is going to be very, very easy for you. Okay, now the next thing here is very, very important. This is the place you're going to put some necessary thing here, which is the campaign. This is also going to be leave it for standard. Leave here, and what is very, very important here is to put your URL, your particular URL. Let me check up something. Okay, here is very, very important. Sorry for some mistake that I did here. Here is very important. We need image interstitial. That's what we need. You need to choose your interstitial ad format here again, the template you want to use. Either you use image messaging type, or you use image. This one are going to convert. Plastic is also good. Okay, just leave it under image. Image is going to work very, very, very well. Now you're going to go to your Canva. I think I've talked about this thing countless time. You can easily go to your Canva and set 500 by 70 and create a landscape of recommended landscape of 700 by 500 again. And once you upload it, you can duplicate it and change different creative. So you can either contact some graphic designer to create a very attractive image for you, or you use Canva, and make sure you use the recommended size, which is the width and the length. Is very, very important. This will help to get you a good result. So either you hire somebody to create more attractive banner that you're going to use, so when somebody comes to a website, it will definitely pop up. Now again, either you use image or you use Classic will allow you to put title, but inside image is also profitable too in terms of click-through rate. You may put something. I wish to share one particular image here, but in my next video on how to use Adsterra for buying traffic from Adsterra, sending it to ADS, I may took my time to show you one of the image, the type of the image you need to use, okay, in time of this. But you can easily check some people that run currently ad on Facebook, some of the ad pictures they use, some of the ad creative picture they use. That's the current one you can easily use, but work with the recommended size. Is very, very important. Once you're done with the creative, make sure you have 3 to 4 creative, so Propeller can be able to test different creatives, the one that is going to be performing very well, so your money will be not waste and you're going to get people to click. And remember, is under the process of CPM, okay, 1,000, and they are selling this traffic very cheap, which out of 1,000, 300 to 200 clicks are going to succumb. That's very, very important. So once you're done with everything, you can easily add I declare and guarantee that my campaign meets the quality guideline. Since you have followed this strategy that I just showed right now, there's no reason to for you to be afraid not to accept this one. Now, for you to also minimize your money, come here. Okay, now exclude partner traffic. We only want propeller traffic. We don't want any partner traffic. The partner traffic may be coming from different source, different places. We don't need it, because this traffic we are sending it to Google Adsense, so we need a genuine traffic we know. So since we're buying from Propeller, please exclude a partner traffic. We don't need any partner traffic, okay? And please make sure you choose anti-block, so it can't be blocked. It must surely pop up once the person comes to the website. So that's how to set a campaign and buy a profitable traffic from Propeller and run a profitable Adsense arbitrage with Propeller. And I'm going to be seeing you guys in my next video, and I wish you guys good luck and peace. Bye.